Hey everyone! Welcome back to my corner and a huge thank you to each and everyone who has subscribed. This weekend I passed 1,000 subscribers on the channel and it is just crazy. I love it. All of you guys who have been here, if you joined yesterday or if you joined at the very start, like half a year ago now, it's been crazy. I love it. You guys are wonderful and you give me all of these amazing suggestions for the stuff that you want me to check out, and you seem to enjoy watching me check out this music, and that is so great. I have really loved doing this and I'm so excited every time I set up my lights and my camera and everything, and just that anticipation for what I'm going to be doing today is awesome. It is so amazing to be able to do this for you guys at the volume I am doing it. Right now, I'm not recording, I'm not recording every day, but there is something going on for me with the channel every day. If I'm recording, I usually do anywhere from 2-3 videos and sometimes up to like 6 videos at the time, and all of those needs to be edited. So that's also spread out during the week or while I'm doing other stuff and like that. And there's also all the stuff that is going on in the community with comments from you guys, just chatting, and having all of that going on is just so amazing and I love it. I'm so happy with all the stuff that is going on here. And I'm overwhelmed because it's nothing like what I had envisioned when I started doing this back in October, November, I think it was, where it's like, yeah, this is fun making videos, and I get some comments back and it just exploded. And it's so crazy because this is so far from any kind of thing I've done before. I've been gaming and I've been putting some stuff out like earlier as well, but never to this extent and never with an audience like you guys who are just so amazing. And I love it. And I just want to keep doing this so much more because of all of this. And that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm waiting for some stuff to align now that makes sure that I can keep doing this. And with the passing of 1,000 now also means that I can make it more realistic to keep doing this at this volume, and I might eventually need to do something else for money. But that will not be my main goal. My main goal will be this channel, growing the community, doing stuff around there, and doing a lot of I'm stopping because I don't want to say things I'm not ready to share. But it involves larger plans than just doing it's not just doing it, it's more than the reactions and stuff like that. I did start up with my other channel where I am going to be doing more of the poetry reading and stuff like that. I need to get more of that ready, and that involves having more poetry I've read many times. So if there's a gap between when I'm releasing those, that is because I want to know the piece I'm going to be reading. I want to know it so well that I can actually perform it, not just read it out. So that's what's going on there. There's the movie channel with a lot of cool plans, which I've briefly talked about earlier as well, but that is also coming along. And with this channel hitting 1,000, that is one of the things that I can use to kick that other also into gear, because now I have a schedule, I have a way to work with the material I have here, which just makes everything work so perfectly. So that is so awesome. when it comes to music, something I've touched upon in several of my videos, especially when it comes to like Avi Kaplan's videos, the amount of emotion in the videos, because music has always been a very important thing in my life. And just 8-10 years ago, I would never be this open about how I felt during things. There was a lot going on, and after a lot of stuff that has happened, going and talking to people after that and coming out of this, what I've seen is that I've been suffering from depression for something in the line of 10-15 years. And for me, it was hard enough that I was nothing, basically. And that was really, really hard. And coming to terms with this and starting to, well, properly live and getting out of that funk, music was the main thing that made that possible for me. I've always loved music, and it's always been one of the few things that, and I say this past tense, one of the few things that could make me feel. And it was for a very long time the only thing that made that possible. And I didn't know that there was something wrong because nobody talked about it. And that's hard when you start learning about that and you figure out that you could have avoided a lot of trauma by having someone to talk to. I used music to be able to feel, as I said, and that helped me during the process as well, because I could use them to invoke those feelings that I actually needed to feel to be able to move forward and to heal and get better. And it's amazing to have that opportunity now, and you guys are making it possible to just show the world that it's fine. And while I haven't been talking a lot about it on the channel, it comes up occasionally when it comes to music that really, really moves me in that way, and just being happy. It is so important. And through all of this, I have gained friends that are friends, proper friends, and I can talk to them about absolutely everything. And that is so important to me and to everyone, because you need to be able to express yourself. It's important. And the way I did it before, by not allowing myself, well, not on purpose obviously, but not allowing myself to actually go through those feelings and feeling them, that leads to depression. That leads to not being able to feel something. It is not a place of being that I want to ever return to. And I don't have to, because I've learned, and I fall back occasionally, and there's always stuff that goes on, and you carry that that old part of yourself, you carry it with you, and you kind of fall back on those old ways of doing stuff, which will kind of try, because your brain knows it, so it tries to pull you back to those habits of just don't do anything. And that's why I also, when stuff like this happens in the music that I check out, that I feel it moves me, I just allow it. I'm not trying to stop it or anything during the songs, because it feels really good afterwards. Even if it's a sad emotion, it'll always feel good afterwards, and I just love feeling I'm not sure if that makes sense to anyone else that hasn't been through like some sort of a similar process, but the act of actually feeling is so amazing. And anything from like small joys to the super highs, but also the lows, and letting yourself move through them is so amazing, and it's healing. um but it just helps so much to be able to allow the feelings to move through you, and they pass. What I want to do with my channel, obviously, is spread joy. That is also most of the music that comes on the channel, but there is also lows with the highs, so that works out really well. So that was a rant and a half, but when I said earlier in some of the videos that I probably would be talking about it at some point, this is some of it. So yeah, as a person who has suffered and continue to do occasionally depression, it is not a state I want anyone to be in at any time, because it sucks. And it literally does as well, because it does suck the life out of you. You at that point you are so low, and there is hardly anything that can rouse anything from you at all, and it's all just the low negatives, and we're not meant to have that. So alleviating stress and talking about stuff with people, if it's a professional, if it's a friend you can just vent to, or anyone who will just be able to listen. We don't actually need solutions all the time. We just need to take the stuff that is in our mind and get it out of us, because then it is reduced. It absolutely is. And just having someone that you can do that to and just talk about things that is going on is healthy. It is really healthy, and I love my friends for it, that I am able to do that now, and I love that I can do that now, because that is something 10 years ago I would never have done. And music helps. It really does, because sometimes you might not be able to initiate the feelings that you need for this, and the music can be a catalyst for you to actually start the feelings and get them out. Whether are good feelings, you want to feel happy and you use music for that, or you put on something that is really sad, you can allow yourself to have those feelings wash over you and just let it go with the music, and just you'll feel better after. And it's so amazing. I love it. And that is also so much of the music that I want to check out, to find more, because there's always more. And all the suggestions that you guys keep coming with is amazing, and it's great. I love it. So that was a 15-minute rant that was supposed to be me just thanking you, each and every one of you, for bringing this channel forward, making this possible for me, subscribing to the channel, and just being amazing people. And I love you all for it, and it's so great. So that's all I have to say for now, I think. So again, thank you to each and every one of you who has helped me build this channel up, and who have been there along the way, giving your suggestions and your comments and info dumping on me on my videos, stuff that is going on in the videos, everything. I love it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.